So, we need to hunt down and kill the pirate queen. Not sure what the best way to do this. Might be better to just try to take these out. I need more scouts no matter what though. I don't see her throne city anywhere. But that's something you can easily just build. What are you doing? Nothing. Not good enough. You don't have a huge amount of money coming in, but there is no immediate reason to believe that I can just quickly end this. So if I leave these cities even on weak defenses, I think I'm just gonna end up paying for it heavily. Basically do some kind of whack-a-mole thing where I can hunt him down, but at the same time he's going to have another throne city somewhere. So he's gonna jump there again and again and again. So it might be better for us to basically just play some of these cities out of the fight now. It will drastically reduce his income on resources, which might keep him from attacking our other areas too. There she is. It's not a throne city, they're lightly defended. Time to make some choices. I know where she is, but I mean, install throne. 2 to 3 turns. It's just so easy to jump around. I think I would be better off trying to play these out of the fight. If I just move past here too, they have they have reasonable sized armies here ready to move, and I have a couple of units here. So in order to avoid the situation where I try to play this little game of whack-a-mole, I think we're better off just basically trying to knock these out. Probable defeat. Excellent. Probably going to kick your ass. Or not. They got the weak hero. I think he's panicked. And doing what? Running away. Well, I didn't want those level ups anyway, I guess. We're totally unable to do anything. We could withdraw. I mean, he spent magic, and we're under no threat. We can attack this just fine on the same turn again and again and again. So, the reason is because I am somewhat looking to level up the character. He's pretty much the only one where the fighting still has some kind of benefit besides the actual result. It's just burning magic. He has about 100 points. I doubt he has any city provided upgrades, so he has, I would say, likely full research. It's a defeat for us though. Might affect morale. Yeah, I didn't think about that, did I? Withdraw drains your movement points. Rematch. With no escape for us this time. Don't really care. Does have a stronger force here this time. Probably should try to take care of him before the rest of the guys join in. Damage is pretty pathetic. There's no good options taking him down. Should have casted something. We'll take multiple turns for these troops to come after us. Might be able to convert some of them. I need to start casting things now, bombs and the like. It's only one succubus. Level up for you. Not much we can do. Trevor casted a spell. Oh shit. Succubus a bit worrying. Might actually convert something. If we're in the midst of a tough fight at the same time, it's not so clear that I can just kill her immediately to get rid of the seduction. Right. Putting me in a bad spot. There are within strike distance of a lot of enemies. Anything that... ooh, we could do an arachnid horde. It will provide the distraction if nothing else. So, Spider-Man. Give me a force feed. But the frost damage got reduced drastically. I'm not sure if I could kill him. But if these shadow creatures start piling up one after another, then the range fighters come here and start raining bows and the like, I don't think I can really kill them. I'll have to give it a shot. It's not enough to kill. This is enough to kill, but do I really want to do it? It's not like I don't have other things to do. Yeah, I need to kill it. Seduce. That's the only control ability they have. At least I don't worry about those anymore. Succubus isn't all that good as a proper melee. I think we need to get rid of the trash now, either through control or killing them. They're just starting to contribute quite a bit, and yeah, once the shadow creatures land, I can't ignore them. They'll tie me up if nothing else. Would be a good timing for the spider babies. Either they ignore them and I can attack and whip them, or they focus on killing them and it gives me time to breathe here. What would I even want? Probably some kind of range unit. Ignore at your own peril, I guess. Typical unrest, lost a city, lost 3 battles in a row. Yeah, I should not have retreated. Succubus isn't exactly terrible. What the fuck am I gonna do? Just gonna flank you by... Hopefully you can handle that. Could try conversion. Someone needs to go and start taking care of these. Champion 2, extra 10 points. I'm mainly thinking, what do I want to tie up? Probably the human archers. With the rest, there's a cover. We might also try conversion on one of the other groups. I think we're tying up him. Did not work. Right, incoming spider babies. I need to give this guy some movement points somehow so he can go in a defensive stance. Big dash. Please succeed. Right. Whip for 3 turns. Babies can kill those. I'm a bit worried about you. Gonna be horribly, horribly murdered, aren't you? Go into a defensive stance. Otherwise, you have no hope in hell of surviving. One hero down. I'm surprised they're still ignoring the spiders. They would be a much softer target for their troops to take down. And it's not like they're gonna go away, they're gonna keep piling up. So Hunter spider baby. Right. So out of 5. I can't attack. If I attack, I'm just too vulnerable to everything. And if they're having huge amount of trouble killing me when I just defend on this. I guess I'm getting significant defense bonuses. Yep, 22 defense, 16 resistance. No. Archers should no longer be a problem. They're either dead or in such bad condition they can't really do much. So, the net tightens. Dread spider. Okay. One stalker down. One succubus down. Have 2 units left. Not 3. Pretty sure a certain defeat and pretty much got a level up out of it. Right. One less location to worry about. I'm dropping them as vassals. Level 5. Guardian Flame. It's a healing spell plus gives fire damage and fire resistance. The Guardian Flame. Domain Invasion. They could try to expand here. Rebellion within 3 turns. I don't think so. Base unhappiness, hated terrain. Yeah, there's nothing really going for this group. Iron Grip. Yeah, it pretty much counters the base unhappiness. Base unhappiness. Go to a bath. Go take a bath. That'll take your mind off things. Fairly similar fight. Much fewer shadow creatures though. I don't want to fight on this turn. We took quite a beating. Probable defeat, sure. Except it's a weaker army than the last time, and they're gonna sit still because it's a defensive fight. But naturally it's they do have more seduction power that affects 3 units. I can protect 1 of them. Good thing it's the killing machine that I can protect. Although they might dispel it. Guardian Flame. Fire damage. Since their shadow creatures are so resistant to physical, fire damage should help quite a bit. You are worthless. Defense, resistance, morale. We're gonna disable that or dispel that, at least attempt. Obvious choice. I have 2 ranged fighting units, not enough to make a difference. Hailstorm. I just don't understand this. Each combat round, Hailstorm deals 25 damage to all units in a 2 hex radius around the target random hex. Where would you use that? It's the same cost as getting 7 free tier 1 fighting units. I just don't. I don't understand the discrepancy. A piece of shit spell versus something incredibly useful. Are you strong-willed? You are not. Right, I think we're gonna leave our conversion attempts and try to get the Orc Shock Troopers. Touch of Faith. 26 defense, 23 resistance. Yeah, good. And he regenerates 20% of his hit points every turn. Yeah, good luck trying to kill that. Yep, dispelled all the buffs. They can convert it. You're cursing me so much I don't have any action points, or rather mobility on some of the guys who are getting those curse attempts. Convert shock troopers. We're sort of trapped here. One succubus down. Have one seduction attempt left. And resist. Ah, excellent. Oh, fuck. Low morale is really costing me here. Lost battles in a row. Still unrest. And lost a city. 6 turns left. 3 battles in a row. 4 turns left. It's you don't really understand how long those take. It's not something you can just shrug off. You'll be paying for them. I'll probably pay for them for basically the end of the game. Unless I can turn things around with a couple of victories and taking back cities. I do like the morale system, I really do. Because I suppose for a... how would I describe it? It's, instead of treating every fight as an individual separate event, it sort of ties them together in something larger. Does it make sense for you to send out a huge amount of sacrificial scouts? Because every loss will cost you in every fight for quite a few, several turns. So is it worth it? Yeah, okay. You discovered something new. Was it really something worth it? You're not going to be able to do the damage, you're going to be performing like shit. And for what? I've been totally blind to that effect up until now. I mean, sending the crows all over the place, ignoring if you're gonna roll or not, why would I care? Because I'm currently paying for it. I win the serious fights, but in the number of fights, I think I'm at even or worse. Try to heal up these troops. I'm gonna leave the shock trooper here as things. I would also like to get moving as quickly as possible, so I'm trying to do some healing before the fight ends. Cormac might get a level up. So something good is coming out of this. Just ships. Weapon kit. Target friendly unit, infantry or pikemen, gains fire, blunderbuss, sabotage and throw net abilities until end of combat. I don't really care about these. Might be better to save up points. It's about level 11 when you get the real good abilities. And they start to cost 6, 7 or even 10 plus, depending on the character. Still, range or melee? Fire Musket is good ability, but it's a good ability even if we are not gonna put any range power in it. More hit points, more melee damage. Releases Vassal. Yes. They don't have massive armies wandering around here, so and these cities are large, so any defensive forces spawning there will also be large. I don't think they can easily take them. Ah, they're throne city. So this has to be played out of the fight no matter what. We would have this. The few treasure sites we haven't visited. It's a mythical. I want to visit it. The mythical ones have always provided something useful. And currently we're sort of weak on certain item types. I threw away, I think, some item types. Yeah, we don't even have shield, and having a shield is a huge benefit. Yeah, I had a leaf shield. Threw it away. Was one reason. Resistance, but there's a benefit in just having a shield. Doesn't matter if the shield is any good or not. I don't care about your quests, I'm sorry. We moved past that point. Could do bars. Suck. Not sure if I want to. This isn't under any kind of serious threat. We have a good defensive army here too. So what's the point? We need the money to produce armies elsewhere. At least for now. These cities need defenders. Not gonna do well for our morale, having an enemy right at their gates. That should counter it. Golden Dragon, Phoenix, Draconian Chargers, Crushers. This might be the most heavily defended side I've ever seen. It's gonna take some time with the core. Well, it doesn't take any more real time. Just more turns. Okay, some of these cities have terrible morale. Which I suppose is okay. I might be able to shift things a little bit. Ooh, there's an army coming our way. Human Priest. Hello, Human Priest. Is alone. Warship, 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 or both. Fighting against those would be very hard. Isabella is on the move too. I think we want to attack the ships. Beating Isabella here is just gonna have her respawn there. The warships are gonna attack me. If I ignore them, they might attack me with the enemy army there. Better take the initiative here. They have a lot of cannons. This is gonna cost me. I think I'll need to put resurgence on the Griffin. They're prioritizing it, and that's a lot of damage coming our way. Might die now. Thanks. Okay, resurgence. Rebirth. Don't particularly care who gets the experience here, just need to reduce their number quickly. One down. I don't understand why they didn't kill the Griffin. We can easily kill 2 of my units. Not sure why he didn't just try to dispel the resurgence. That would have been the obvious choice. Well, morale went to shit thanks to that spell. I have it too, or I have had it in a few missions, and I've dismissed it. Mainly because the actual effect on troops is terrible. But the moral effect is fantastic. Fumble, fumble, fumble. Fumble, fumble. Right. Fumble. At least our morale is back to normal again. I haven't bothered doing too much because everyone has a resurgence after this, so what's the point? I'm healing because I probably need the healing power to get the rest in some kind of fighting shape quickly. Right. Wondering, do I need to counter her? Let's just wait here. Don't think there's any point visiting that place. It'll have a spell of some sort, which is not gonna translate into the next mission. What's gonna happen here? That's the question. Going to the Throne City. Good, good, good. Mass battlefield panic. Yeah, either they panic or they're shaken. Minus 400 morale. This is the shit have had to deal with. See this one. Extra 100 morale and melee damage for every unit you kill. This is a respectable force. We can afford to do more troops. We actually do warships. That's a waste of time though. I'll do a couple of succubuses in case someone attacks here. I'm not gonna make it easy for them. This is a weak ass group and there's trouble coming here. Priests would probably have the best chance of countering the shadow creepies. They have Bane Fire. Not sure on that, but that's pretty much the best I can do. Reinforce them a little bit. Strength of the walls is not gonna matter. They either fly or just pass through them. Civil unrest, lost a city, lost 3 battles in a row. I'm pure good now, apparently. Very likely defeat. 2 obsidian dragons, shadow stalker, and succubus. Yeah, very likely defeat, I know. However, there's a chance we can retake this, so I need to do some casualties on them. Actually, I don't mind fighting the dragons. They're fairly straightforward. I could go with an arachnid horde. Now would be a good time if I'm going to do it. They can everything except the Shadow Stalker is vulnerable to the webbing effect. Our morale is shit. However, we have the mythical battle on this turn too. Which one is more important? I think we can do the mythical battle without massive spellcasting help. This on the other hand will not work without massive spellcasting help. Even with the help it might not work. Once we've cast this, there's not much we can do. So, better start doing it now. Vampire Spider Baby. I need to focus on something, anything but the shadow creature. Could I kill the dragon? Shadow creature, only one who... No. Successful webbing is very unlikely. I might be able to keep this going longer if I pull back with something. As long as I have a single regular troop here, they cannot end this. Damage is just so weak. So very weak. I could pull back, but I'm not sure it fundamentally changes anything. In fact, we're probably at better safety here. You can breed something on me, that's about it. Yeah, the fumbling isn't helping. Electricity does decent damage to the shadow creature though. One point of damage versus 1 to 3 points of damage. It doesn't really matter too much, does it? One point will still translate to 6 points of actual damage. I cast something else. One extra spell. I'd really like to get rid of that. I have nothing that will work well against it. Disjunct arachnid horde. Breath weapon. Need to pull something back. Try to keep the arachnids coming in for longer. Sure, it makes much of a difference. Flanking attack. One point of damage. Massive amount of damage. Ugh, fuck. And and fumbling again. Just are you supposed to ever get anything done with this amount of fumbling is a complete mystery to me. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything. As well as at least shoot something that might take some damage. And fumbling. And this means we're gonna lose another city. Well, we knew we were gonna lose another city, but another fight, so more morale downsides. And the army here is so strong that they can easily take additional cities. This whack-a-mole shit continues. Moves from one city to another, but it continues again. Right, we are at minus 800 morale at this point. He has 8 points of life. He's gonna have more points of life than I can really deal with, so I achieved nothing and wasted all my cast. Why is this continuing? I have no idea. Shouldn't it have ended when the regular troops died? He has 5 points of life left. I'm not gonna survive a single hit, so Right, I just gave him extra experience. Oh, what a catastrophe. Sure if there's any reason to use this anymore. Just gonna give them a free kill and a victory. Hopefully you don't need magic, because you're not gonna get it. At least they're attacking straight on. I think I'm fairly good with the fire and spirit resistance anyway. This would give extra fire resistance. Anyone need some extra? Spirit 80, fire 100. Spirit 100, no fire. Fire 100, spirit 40. I don't want to focus on the dragons at the moment. I don't think they can take the control away from me. They have nothing that can allow them to do that. Okay, we're in a good position. I'm not worried in the slightest. Mobility is gonna be troublesome. Draconian Charger. Webbing the dragon did not succeed. Might lose a hero, but that's all we're gonna lose. Why are you running away? Got hit by a dragon. Right, not too bad. Got a all important level up. And Whip of Tough Love. Mythical weapon, first strike, +3 melee strength. It's a significant boost. Remote sensing, resistance, vision range, and some money. I'll take the reward. Resistance and vision range. Crown of remote sensing. I'm thinking of taking the shield out of this guy's hand. We use this on the melee at least, but at the same time, armor piercing, backstab, bleeding wound, melee strength. First strike is always good, plus this is +3 melee strength. It's much more guaranteed damage no matter what you do. This has a lot of bonuses, but they're more dependent on situations, how they're gonna work. This is not, and it has first strike ability. Level 7. Anything pop up? Physical protection 20%. Okay, I'll take that. Might be the first guy I've seen have that. Natural physical resistance. Any reason for us to ditch this guy? And we already have a melee guy that forces us to use a bow. Why not keep this one? Either way, I think the capital is here now, so this is where we need to strike. If we're lucky, she will be there. We could also ditch these two guys, but they have proven to be useful. So that would be a bit premature at this point. Okay, another invasion army coming. No research for you. I need troops. These would have shock damage. 3 shock bolts in fact. Good against shadow creatures. So same here. Not sure if we have the time or the resources to really build all that, but we might as well get it coming. I want to carelessly send any troops. Seems like the action's happening at the other end of the world anyway. So why don't you focus on doing the research? And we're looking at 3 to 4 turns to reach the city. That's about as far as I'm willing to go. If we can't basically end it there, it's going to keep going on and on and on and on and on. So what can we expect from you? Outside their 5 good units, they have nothing. Storm Sisters are good against the Shadow units. True, but the Unicorn is here. Don't really have range capabilities. Orc Apprentice should work just fine. We decided to... okay. Interesting. Getting them all in the same mix probably isn't a good idea. At the same time, I need to be able to attack units from either side. Need you. Wait a minute. Blessing seems like a good spell to use here. So what's your plan? Mass panic. Curse. Yeah, we're sort of a lightning rod for their special abilities. Where are you gonna go? No way to escape. Morale is absolute shit. Let's not cast anything yet. Mr. Trebuchet does not give a shit about your morale, Kivix. We could kill a green big crow, but however the problem is probably the Shadow Stalker and the Obsidian Dragon. The longer we delay on firing on them, the in bigger trouble we really are. We're doing more damage to the dragon. And it's not that much stronger than the shadow creature, so I think really the line of sight could be actually very good here. The war machines don't give a shit. Great range, not hampered by the morale, so yeah, they can change how the fight's gonna go. Doesn't really have a lot of special abilities, so he's not gonna heal or anything like that. He uses his big guns right at the start. I think the war machines are gonna decide this. Might consider it a good idea to heal the giant too. As long as it's here, we can keep the fight from disrupting our support units that are really the backbone of our damage. But if that falls, then everything will crumble very quickly. I need to get killed soon. And you're there, bravely holding the rear. This dragon. We go for the kills. One point of life. Ah, perfect. Goddamn perfect. Fumbling. Against the crows, didn't seem to matter. You have the queen. I think with the queen we could cover his ass a little bit. But we are in a very nasty situation, but I think we have to do it. We're gonna get a flanking attack no matter what. Now comes the seduction. And the party on this day. Treasury. Might be able to kill one of the shadow creatures. 2 is starting to be a tougher order. By the way, the succubi must die. Problem is, there's no good way to kill her. I'd be able to do some shock damage, but pretty much the last thing I can do. Ah, thank God. I'm gonna try to kill one of the Shadow Stalkers. Individually they're bad enough, but with two, that's a pretty big of a problem. One you can sort of try to manage, two not so much. Right. It's not that bad. They have 3 units. One is going to fight with the spider for a while. They still haven't done anything with the war machines, so the succubus basically will die. The archer is totally worthless, I can ignore that. I disable him a little bit. We need more Storm Sisters. They're doing fantastic damage to the Shadow Warriors. Well, wasn't too bad. Lost a giant, but it was a tough fight, and we still have a good defensive army here. Which brings us to this. Give me another giant. Me too. Yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. I think I'll end things here. Yeah. Well, we're very close to potentially ending this. The problem is she's not here. So yeah, that's her capital, but she's not here. So even if I take that, it's another series of long fights very likely, and it's not gonna end things. So we had I think a very early game we had a chance to put an end to this if we would have come here with the correct army. This was her throne city, this was where she was, we could have basically ended her empire right then and there. But what it looks like is that she is somewhere here. Pushing forward to attack our cities here. So yeah, it could end very quickly, but at the same time, very likely it won't. I do need to wipe her cities out, wipe her armies out wherever I can. I don't mind this in a way. It's another... By forcing us to go through this a little bit of a tougher way, I've learned so much more about the little intricacies of the new combat system, and I like this a lot better than the previous Age of Wonders games because of that. Because you can't just ignore everything else and still pretend that everything is good. It just won't work. Everything is at least connected to each other so much that things you could get away with previously are not gonna work. You also a much better understanding on my part of what you need to build to basically counter what type of an enemy. What works, what cannot possibly be allowed to do. Trebuchet are fantastic. The only downside is the heavier upkeep, but any serious defense should have a couple of these. Just because they're war machines, that's it. That allows a lot of immunities and things like that where you can maintain perfect function and really strike at the long range targets you want to surgically get rid of. No one else can really do that. So either you have a fairly overwhelming force to begin with, or you need to know what to use against what enemy types. He's using so much shadow troops, we have to have our own pre-attack elemental damage type unit, and the high elf storm sisters are perfect for that. War machines can get rid of everything else, and the rest is more or less just meat tanks to buy time for the range units to pour their damage on the correct targets. Time consuming mission, but I think this is probably going to pay great dividends in the second campaign and maybe the expansions.